Okay, this is a bench test showing how the multi-tower works when it's configured for uh, indicating fuel level. We get access those settings by going to track setup, expert track setup, configure, and then we go into LED string 1. And through the drop-down menu, we selected fuel 1 5 times for the first 5 LEDs. Then we selected fuel 2 5 times for the next five LEDs. Then we use 5 LEDs for fuel level 3, and then we use 5 LEDs for lane 4. So basically, the first 5 LEDs, lane 1, next 5 is lane 2, next 5 is lane 3, next 5 lane 4, for a total of 20 LEDs. Once you get that configured how you want, you click accept, click update, then close that window and select fuel round robin. This is a non-fuel race and this is a fuel round robin, so select that. Click on start race. We're going to cycle through the countdown times. We set the race for a 2-minute race, so this should go pretty quickly. But we're going to indicate what fuel we're using, and it's done in the way of a thermometer. So you can see green is you've got all your fuel. When you get to yellow, you're almost out of fuel. When you get to red, you're out of fuel. So let's go ahead and start the race.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. New race leader.
You'll notice little bars on the left here. They are your fuel level. And as you lose fuel,
new race leader.
The LEDs are going to change color as they lose fuel.
Halfway through the heat. New race leader.
So let's go ahead and take lane 1.
Low fuel.
Yeah, low fuel. All right, now we're getting into the yellow LEDs.
Low fuel, low fuel.
Everybody's low in fuel.
60 seconds left. New driver record.
All right, we have 1 lane out of fuel.
Out of fuel, out of fuel, out of fuel, out of fuel.
They're all out of fuel, so all the LEDs go out. You have to stop on top of the LED to refuel.
Full seconds left.
Okay, and then same for other lanes. They have to stop on.
Stop started.
And as it refuels,
20 seconds left.
Your LEDs come back, and when you have all greens,
full fuel.
It's full and stops flashing.
10 seconds left. Started.
Another pit stop started.
5 seconds left.
And again, it stops flashing when it's full.
Full fuel. Heat over.
And so it's attractive looking, and you can center it. We use 5 LEDs to so it can be placed over the track and indicate which lane the color, the indicators relate to. So we used 5 for lane 1 and 5 for 2, and lane 3 got 5 and 4 got 5. So basically, it's centered over each lane, so it's easy to relate which lane the lights relate to. And so in this case, it shows refueling as a almost like a color thermostat, and it works very effectively. It's a feature all by it's not mixed with anything else. It's just all the settings are for refueling. It's not shared with race state or heat leader or anything like that. And as you can tell, it works just fine. The it's worth mentioning that if you set the power level too low on the for the LEDs, it can be set from 225 to down to about 25. But at 25 or below, you probably will experience some anomalies in the LEDs because there's a little shortage of power there uh, based on the intensity of the colors. So it's better to run it at a higher number than a lower number. But whatever is comfortable, whatever is not too bright or too dim for you. But I guarantee you, in person, these LEDs look excellent, and you do have two two lenses to choose from. Actually, three configurations: one with a clear lens, one with a frosted lens, or don't use any lenses at all, and just have the LEDs raw and exposed. I want to thank you for your time, and this is the end of the bench test for refueling.